I may be in a dinosaur onesie, but that doesn't mean I can't teach you about how to improve your magic game using Easter philosophy! Part 31. We're moving on to the section called Moving and Deploying Troops, and it says, take a strong position. Because we don't really, position our troops in this, we just put them on the battlefield, I think I have some better advice. And I think the strong position you should take is run more creatures. Seriously, I think that people aren't running enough creatures in, especially Commander, because there's just, an opportunity for you to get the same thing, but on a body. And ultimately, you have to deal damage to win the game, so you should be running creatures over non-creature things in order to keep it going. And I think that I've talked about the advice of, try to play cards that do multiple things, but I think also focusing that advice down to, if you can find a body that does the same thing, you should try that. I can't stop gushing about the fact that these adventure cards or omen cards have oh yeah, here's a draw spell, also on a dragon. Here's a counter spell, on a dragon. Here's another counter spell, on a dragon. Here is a protection spell, on a dragon. I think even running spells like this also kind of count for what I'm talking about, because you can create, a token of a creature you control, while also having a counter spell that does a lot of stuff, does removal, and draws a card. Even for, combo decks, I think there's still ways for you to put bodies out, like the Saheeli that says whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1. Which, and say it with me now, works when you counter spell using a spell that's also attached to a dragon. Alright, I promise, I'm gonna stop putting Emerald Dragon in these videos. But, genuinely, some of, the worst times you can be in a game is, when you're drawing really efficient draw spells and you're drawing really efficient ramp, but you're just not finding creatures to put on the field to either defend yourself or to just keep pace with the table, or better yet, just to swing out. If you have a commander that is really good at getting you card advantage and all this other stuff and you don't want to risk swinging with it, you gotta have some other bodies in order to kind of prop up your strategy. Ashaya can help you ramp by turning all your creatures into lands that can do it and also become a giant body. Kutzal almost always draws you cards while also protecting your stuff. Cosmo Grand Zenith literally will either put bodies out or pump your entire team whenever you need it. Chrome Host Seed Shark literally can create some bodies for the future, which most often will escape board wipes. This guy right here can literally grant trample to your creatures or surprise make things into 4/4s so that way you can sink mana into. All I'm saying is that there's ways for you to kind of get more out of your spells by also having bodies attached.